I read a comment in one of the videos I did a while back, and it said that it's not that they think that we're stupid, it's they know we can't do anything about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Breaking. Feds release Ghislaine Maxwell audio and transcript. Now look. Do I think she's going to name names? Do I think she's going to throw anybody under the bus? No. All hope is lost. She's been moved to this comfortable, wherever place she is. And I said, you just got to pay attention. You know, I felt that there was going to be some hope. Things were looking like they were going in the right direction. And then all of a sudden, it hit a wall. It hit a wall. And next thing you know, she's out. She's over here. She get to do her work release. Yeah. She's doing exactly what they're asking her to do. And she's being rewarded for it. So I don't think nothing's going to come of this video. I literally will be shocked if I press play and they said she done named some people. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Very much, you guys. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Martha McCallum, and a lot of breaking news this hour. We are just starting to get a look at documents that have been released by the Justice Department just a few minutes ago. This is the audio and the transcript from the jailhouse interview with Jeffrey Epstein's convicted accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. Justice correspondent David Spunt is going through all of this from Washington. We're just starting to get a look, reading through some of the introduction here. David, obviously it's early. There's a lot of documents and a lot of audio here, but what have you been able to see in these so far?
Well, in just a few minutes, Martha, we've been looking through this, and we can tell you the top line here is that there's no client list, according to Ghislaine Maxwell, and there are no high-powered individuals that were on any sort of list. She did not incriminate anybody in that 9-hour interview that she did with the Deputy Attorney General.
Ladies and what in the hell did y'all talk about for 9 hours? I said she would be coached. They was going to tell her what to say, what not to say. Not 9 hours.
General Todd Blanche. She said right here, quote, "There is no list. We'll start with that. The genesis of that story I can actually trace for you is from its absolute inception, if that is what you're interested in. That's part of the DOJ transcript." Todd Blanche went down to meet with her in a highly unusual move last month down in Tallahassee, Florida, where she was serving that 20-year sentence at the time. Now she's been moved just outside of College Station, Texas. She was Jeffrey Epstein's longtime girlfriend. She was convicted of helping him. I've reached out to her attorney. I've not heard anything from the attorney yet, but she also said, quote, "I do not believe he died." She was charged a short time later. Again, she's serving a 20-year sentence. So Todd Blanche, Martha, goes down, talks to Ghislaine Maxwell, does a 2-day interview with her. This is all part of DOJ's transparency effort to...
So she doesn't believe he died the way they're trying to say. And come on, man. Literally just playing in our faces, just laughing, man. Even she agrees that they probably took him out. But yet, she didn't incriminate, didn't throw any names under there. Like, really think about that, y'all. It's because she don't want to have, you know, what happened to him, what she believes happened to him, she don't want happening to her. I'm just wondering if she's right now where she is and is being treated so great, so comfortable that they won't pardon her. If she's in there like, you know what, I'm actually fine with where I'm at. Because if they pardon her, I feel like if she gets out of jail, like then she's really gonna, people really might come after her. Like, I'm gonna take you out. Like, you better tell me what you really know. You know what I mean? I think that could possibly happen. But in here, she's being treated well and she's being protected. We'll see.
Information about Epstein out there after the Justice Department earlier in July said that the investigation wouldn't yield anything else. It was closed. And there was major blowback toward President Trump, toward Attorney General Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel, and Deputy Director Dan Bongino, and others. It's interesting, and you can stop me if I'm talking too much here, but it is interesting. I noticed President Trump in the Oval Office, Martha, was just asked at another event, a FIFA soccer event about an hour and a half ago about Epstein documents, and he commented on that. And he said, I told Pam, meaning Attorney General Bondi and others, to get as much information out as possible. But he said, I'm afraid that it might ruin some people's lives because anybody can be accused of anything. But really the top line here is Maxwell never had any type of client list of Jeffrey Epstein's, did not incriminate any high-power individuals. This coming from a well-placed source who's been briefed on this investigation. We're going through that as well. And then, not to give our viewers too much information, but the Justice Department today actually handed over a bunch of Epstein-related documents to the House Oversight Committee as part of its investigation. And we know that James Comer just put out a statement, and he basically said that DOJ put out its first production of Epstein documents related to the subpoena, but that's going to take a long time before they put that out to the public because they have to get rid of any type of incriminating information, not incriminating information, any identifying information, I should say.
Did that man just have a slip up? Did he? Oh, I can't wait to see these comments. Did that man just have a slip up and say we have to get rid of any incriminating and then change it to identity? Hold on now. Oh, I can't wait to see the comments. Say it again.
But that's going to take a long time before they put that out to the public because they have to get rid of any type of incriminating information, not incriminating information, any identifying information, I should say, of potential victims, Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell victims, Martha.
Yeah, this is very interesting, David. Thank you very much. And we'll let you continue to pour through these. We're looking through these documents as we speak as well.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey.
Let me see if anybody else caught that. Somebody said, how stupid do they think we are? And again, as I said before, it's more so them knowing we can't do nothing about it. Let me see. Someone said you got a lot of people that it could be mentioned in those files that don't deserve to be. That's from Trump's mouth. What a piece of BS. I don't know if nobody's commenting on. Here we go. Someone said he slipped and said, get rid of any incriminating names. I'm a boy. Oh man. So you know, I'm reacting to this on Fox News because people be like CNN is fake news. I wanted to hear what they had to say about this. And I'm going to just say this. When we all seen that shift, you know what I mean? We all seen it when we thought some news was going to come out about the list. Because I said, here's my belief. I believe people on that list, and I do believe there's a list. The list to me is just the people who went to the island and the people who participated and the people who probably didn't, but they know what happened. I believe people on both sides, on the left, the right, Republican, Democrat, whatever. I believe both were there, and that's why they won't. They're working behind the scenes. Like they come and they talk to us like they need to release what they need. They say that, but in hindsight, they're saying they're just doing that to make us feel like they want it to come out. Again, they just know. Like honestly, when you watching videos like this and you say to yourself, besides talking about it, like what is it that you really do? I'm trying to react to the news as it come out just to see how much they're going to cover up, how many times they're going to cover it up. But I feel powerless, like there's nothing I can really do. But just call them out for the BS. Sheesh. Yeah. All we got to do is keep paying attention to her and how comfortable they're making things for her. That's it. And there's your proof and your truth right there. Appreciate y'all coming over and watching, man. Peace out.